So we're going to have a look today at probability. So the probability of something happening is just a number between 0 and 1, and it tells you how likely that thing is to happen. So if it's got probability 1, that means it has to occur, it's absolutely certain to occur. And probability 0 means it's absolutely impossible. Okay, so put these events on a probability scale from 0 to 1. So just going to draw a little number line. There we go, going from 0 to 1. And for part A, the sun will rise tomorrow. That's certain to happen, okay? So we can put that right up at 1, okay? And let me tell you, if you're teaching this in the class, there's always one kid who's like, oh no, what if the Earth gets hit by an asteroid and we go, something happens to make the sun rise tomorrow. Maybe you want to leave, I'm going to say there's a gap there that's so small it's invisible for part A. Do you know, it's as near as 1 as you're ever going to get. You'll get tails when you toss a coin, okay? Now that's a 50-50 chance, okay, assuming it's a fair coin. Okay, so let's mark that in. Here we are at 0.5, and that's part B. You'll get tails when you toss a coin. You'll get a 6 when you roll a die, okay? Well, that's 1/6. Okay, so that's somewhere about here, okay? 1/6 of the way along the line, okay? 1/6 is there, and that's part C, okay? So you've got 1 out of 6 for that. There's 6 numbers on a die. 6 is one of them, okay? It's 1/6. You'll get a 7 when you roll a die. Well, that's impossible, okay? Again, I'm maybe going to leave a little tiny gap there because you might have like a trick die or something. That's part D, but you're never, you know, it's impossible to get a 7 when you roll a die. Okay, it'll rain in Glasgow during November. Okay, that's just about as likely as the sun rising. Let's put that like there. Okay, because it's very, very likely. I mean, if anyone's ever visited Glasgow in November, it probably rained every day. Okay, and that's part E. Okay, so this is obviously a bit, it's not 100% mathematical. Well, B and C were 100% mathematical, but you know, some of the other ones were just using our common sense a little bit and saying, well, that's impossible, or that's likely to happen, that's unlikely to happen, okay? But our next video will talk about how to work these out totally 100% mathematically.